News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a disabled man is struck and killed on Blagg Road. A Beatty resident is arrested for various burglaries, and the healthcare bill repeal falls by the wayside. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, March 24th, 2017. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating what caused a fatal automobile versus pedestrian accident last night near Comstock Park. Last night at approximately 8 p.m., the Nye County Sheriff's Office dispatch received a call from a motorist who was driving a white pickup truck and stated that he had just struck a person in a wheelchair on Blagg Road south of Highway 372. The caller was unable to locate the victim at the time of the call. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies arrived and located the victim face down, who was riding a motorized scooter near the fence and vegetation of Comstock Park. News 46 has learned that the victim lived in the park and has been identified with the first name of Trevor by many residents inside the park who rushed to the scene shortly after the crash. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue Services arrived on scene, and Chief Scott Lewis had Mercy Air dispatched to land on Blagg Road to transport the victim to a trauma center in Las Vegas. The victim was temporarily put inside the Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue ambulance, where life-saving measures were attempted by medics unsuccessfully. Mercy Air landed on scene and then shortly after departed from the location with no patient on board. The victim, who was approximately 27 years old, was pronounced deceased by a Nye County Sheriff's Office deputy coroner. Nevada Highway Patrol's Major Accident Investigation Team, or MATE, were called to the scene of the accident to investigate. According to Nevada Highway Patrol, their report states that the scooter operator was operating outside a marked crosswalk and in the roadway. They say that speed or impairment don't appear to be factors in this crash. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. And our prayers go out to the families involved. A Beatty man has been arrested with various stolen items, according to police. On March 14th, John Salisbury from Beatty, Nevada, has been taken into custody for various crimes relating to a burglary, grand larceny of property, buying and possessing or receiving stolen property at the location on Kitty Lane in Beatty. According to the declaration of arrest, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were contacted in relation to stolen property that a female reported she had seen on an eBay listing that she believed was her roommate's. She said that the items were stolen from her locked bedroom over the past month when she was away. The total amount of the stolen property was $14,306. She was able to identify the items on the eBay account for John Salisbury. She also reported that there was two other individuals, 71 and 70 years old, that also were missing property. They also recognized these items on the eBay account Nye County Sheriff's deputies have identified as belonging to Salisbury. On March 20th, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were contacted in relation to another crime that they believed John Salisbury had committed concerning items stolen from the Beatty Museum. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office press release, deputies made contact with the Beatty Museum and Historical Society concerning a report of bottles that were on sale on John Salisbury's eBay account that fit the description of the same bottles that were stolen from the Beatty Museum. Police identified 76 pages of bottles and other items totaling $1,424 that belonged to the museum. The chairperson was shown photos of the bottles that the deputy had taken. She told them on the spot that they were the museum's property. The deputy said that the items were at Salisbury's residence, and he went back over to retrieve the bottles and the bottle holders she identified. There were approximately 118 bottles with an average price of $5 apiece, valued at $590, for a total loss of $2,014. John Salisbury was also booked on this charge, as well as his other charges from the previous case. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. The Nye County School District officials are hoping that taking 45 minutes a day to collaborate with other teachers will pay off in bringing up student achievement, and have decided to take action to do just that. Beginning in the fall, students will have a 45-minute shorter day so that instructors can use the time in what they call a professional learning community. Here is Superintendent Dale Norton in our third segment about the process.
So right now we have 29 vacancies that's on the internal transfer process. We have 2 administrative staff in Illinois and Wisconsin recruiting right now. The colleges are not filling up with people going into the teaching profession. So what we are looking at doing is how do we retain the people that we have and better prepare them for what they're doing.
You have to make the best teacher you can with the teachers that you have right now.
Again, alternative route to licensure is one of those solutions that the state gave us. That's someone who has a degree, not in teaching, but in a college degree, and they can start working towards the degree that they teaching degree that they want to get. For example, an elementary person could go to alternative route to licensure to license as an elementary teacher if they have a bachelor's degree in something else. Mm-hmm. So that ARL teacher, as I will refer to it from here forward, is they're in that classroom with those students with not a lot of teaching background at all. They have a college education, but they don't have a teaching background. They want that time, as we heard testimony at the board meeting, they want that time to be with teachers and mentor teachers and expert teachers to help them in any way that they can. Well, right now, what they're doing is meeting off hours for that to happen because they're so hungry for that bag of tricks and knowledge that teachers, experienced teachers and mentor teachers have. They want that. Collaboration time will help them get that side by side, not only with one teacher, but with several teachers.
What about the results of this plan? Because there was some comments last night about it taking a number of years for us to see results.
We'll see marker results as time moves forward, which we'll continuously report to the board. But from the research that I've looked at, big results 4 to 5 years. You know, my goal is 100% graduation rate for our kids. Yeah. Now, is that unrealistic? That's a high goal, but I want every one of our kids to graduate. As we look at this, we certainly want to see and start taking a look at it. What's our graduation rate doing? Is it getting better? Well, we're again at 16 out of 17. We want to see that move. I would say in 4 to 5 years, we'll see that move. We will be continually assessing how this is working. We'll be continually reporting to the board the successes that we have with that, and then the things that we need to continue to work on. There's no magic answer. If there was the golden ticket of how somebody could drop something in to say, well, this will work, we'd be glad to take a look at that. I don't see that happening. We've got to shift what we're doing. We need support as we move ahead. And, if it was easy, anybody could do it.
And if you missed any of these segments, you can find them on KPVM TV's YouTube channel and Facebook page. When we return, we're going to tell you about the attempted repeal of the Affordable Care Act.